Hey, welcome back to Bring On the Fandom, and if you're new here, welcome. Do not forget to turn on your notification bells and alerts so you won't miss all types of content that goes down here at all of my channels, okay? And once you do all that good jazz, you will automatically be entered to enter the giveaway that I'm doing here at 1K. And this video might as well, I might just upload it on the Marvel and DC theories just because this has to deal with Henry Cavill, okay? The big Henry Cavill. So y'all, 40K Henry Cavill, okay, that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. The main article, I'm pretty sure while a lot of people are here, Henry Cavill's next play is Warhammer 40,000 series for Amazon. Now this is wild. The streaming giant is in the process of closing the rights to the miniature war game. I'm pretty sure they're going to close that deal. I feel like it's already like solid. I feel like it's already locked. So Henry Cavill may not be donning a red cape, but he does have a cool new gig. The actor who Wednesday officially hung up his Man of Steel cape after Warner Brothers announced it is going in a new Superman direction thanks to DC studio heads James Gunn and Peter Safran. It is attached to star and executive produce a serious adaptation of Warhammer, okay, 40,000, the popular science fiction fantasy miniature war game that is set up at Amazon. So Amazon has secured the rights to the game produced by Games Workshop after months of negotiations and fending off rival companies that also sought the rights. This is envisioned as a potential film in a TV play. Now this is the interesting thing about this being confirmed. You know how a lot of people were probably like, well, he left The Witcher to come back as Superman. That was like the biggest theory, but no, it was probably for Warhammer 40K. Now I'm going to actually play a clip of Henry Cavill, which I was going to play at the very beginning of this video, which I didn't. I did not decide to like not do that just because of the fact that I was like, we'll save it for the discussion of this video. And another main thing is pretty much a lot of people are probably here clicking this video is like, 40K, what is it? What is it all about, and why you should consider even thinking about getting into this lore? I'll be getting into all that good jazz as well. So here's a clip that from Netflix Geeked actually of pretty much Henry Cavill, and a lot of them pretty much geeking out. It's very interesting, and we're gonna get into that right now. So check out this video.
Geek out about. Henry, let's start with you.
Specifically which universe, or just?
I mean, just anything.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
How long have you got?
So many, and I've got none.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, how much time do we have?
Listen, I'll stay here all day listening.
Ruling out The Witcher.
Yeah, no, The Witcher. Okay.
I mean, the easy answer is Warhammer 40,000. That is my jam. I have been into it since I was 10.
What's your army at the moment?
Custodes.
Yeah. I'm going Necrons next year.
Necrons?
Wait, oh.
Okay, all right, cool.
Were you
Shall we-
into?
Yes.
Were
Great.
you into this before, or is this a new thing?
Let's just assume that anything nerdy I've been doing for a good 30
Oh wow,
years.
we could talk for hours.
Yeah, no, so yeah.
So pretty much it's pretty cool that Henry Cavill has been in this for a while, and there's been like multiple interviews that Henry Cavill actually has where he's talked about Warhammer 40K. So this is very interesting, and I've told people for a very long time that you should know Henry Cavill is a big nerd slash geek slash dork as all of us, and the fact that him being attached to this Warhammer 40K is insane, just because I feel like, in my opinion personally, that's the next level of like geekiness and dorkness you can reach, if you ask me personally. You know, it's very, very interesting that like he's had, like I said, multiple interviews where he's expressed his interest in 40K. Like that's like something that he does obviously whenever he's not gaming and stuff, because he plays World of Warcraft as well. But yeah, y'all, like the whole thing of 40K. Let's get into that aspect, because I know a lot of people are like interested and probably like, what the heck? So yes, it pretty much all started as this miniature war game, as this like very very miniature war game in the world of popular in the UK. That's one very very interesting, and it's a board game. But I just can't say it's a board game, because like when people think about that, they're like, oh, okay, it's not even more of a board game. It's you know, a tabletop of wargaming, and the game is set in the grim darkness of the far future, where pretty much mighty armies clash on the countless. All right, war turning wars, and humanity stands alone, beset on all sides by threats of the heretic, the mutant, and the alien. There is no mercy, there is no respite. Okay, so that's pretty cool, and you can actually go check out Warhammer 40,000 .com to get more details if you're actually really interested in the board game. Like, I highly suggest, like, back in the day, I want to say for me it was early 2000s is whenever I was playing with remember like playing with it, but at that time I didn't even really know how big Warhammer 40K was. And it's, I mean, like I said, it's a very very massive thing that a lot of people do not realize. Like the fandom with that is insane, with, you know, obviously the collectibles behind it, but it's the fact that you can build and you can paint, and obviously you can play. It's a lot with Warhammer 40K. It's a pretty cool hobby, so a lot of people actually are into it. And like I said, if you actually were interested to get into the gaming side of it, you should, because they actually have like I said, you can get the collectibles, you can paint them, you can build them, and obviously you can play it. And the dope part about Warhammer 40K is that they have like these little cut movies, and it's very very bloody. It's very very bloody. Now, one thing I want to get into as well is about 40K is we're going to be talking about certain things with 40K, like certain you know, some of the characters and stuff, because like I said, some people might actually be intrigued by this. And another cool thing is I'll be playing this IGN video. They just dropped the Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 from the IGN awards, from the Game Awards, you know, from Twitch recently. So that's very very wild. So you got Xenos, you got the Necrons, which I love how the other guy was just like, the Necrons were some of his favorites whenever he was chatting with Henry Cavill. You got pretty much the Elders, which is kind of like elves, I guess you could say. But you also got the Dark Elders, and you also got Chaos. You got the Orcs, the Tyranids, and I believe they're called the Taiyu. And like I said, I'm not too much familiar with the names. I'm like a very very huge dweeb and like a, you know, newbie when it comes to the whole Warhammer 40K. But it was just, you know, giving y'all a quick update and like a quick brush down on the whole like fandom and lore with Warhammer 40K. It is very very huge, and like I said, the fact that Henry Cavill has been into this for a while, and he's expressed obviously huge interest in it, is pretty gosh darn cool in my opinion personally. So shout out to Henry Cavill. And like I said, y'all, I can't wait to see this come to life, because Warhammer 40K brought to life, especially by somebody, Henry Cavill, and him playing in that is insane, because this is like the next thing. Honestly, it's obviously people are going to get like mindset of Game of Thrones crossed with like space, crossed with like other things. Like I said, the lore is huge. There's so many different characters with aliens and war. It's a pretty dope aspect. It really is a pretty dope aspect, and I love it though. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Does Warhammer 40K sound interesting to you? Do you think this is something that you might, you know, want to dive into in the future? Like I said, this brought to life would be the next thing close to like I said, some people could even get across a Lord of the Rings vibe, not all the way, but just a tad smidge with like how long and massive the storyline with 40K. But this 40K could go on for a very, very long time. So who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Below. Once again, though, shout out to everybody that stayed through this entire video. We just one take this video. I normally take one take on my videos, but yeah, y'all. I mean, I think this was very interesting that this was announced, because I think this could work, and I hope it works, because I mean, I'm not gonna even hope. I know this is gonna work. It's Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is top tier, and him bringing nerdy stuff like this to life is amazing. Who knows what else he is gonna bring us. So we're gonna have to wait and see. I will catch y'all in the next video live stream. Pretty much do live streams every day. The links are down below, and I will catch y'all in the next video live stream. Much love.